Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm your host, Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And are ye ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh! Okay, that's all we're doing. Today, that was a hint towards the topic.
Yes.
Today, well, first of all, you know what? We'll just keep them teased. Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep them teased.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
it's
Christmas.
over.
A little late Merry Christmas.
A little late. We took a break for
Happy
Christmas.
New Year's, though.
Happy New Year's, yes. You know what the best thing about New Year's and the holidays are?
Before you segue, I know you had a great one. I'm sorry.
I've been working on this segue.
I know.
Okay, you can go.
Last episode, you ruined my segue, though, so I felt it was my turn.
In the Christmas episode?
I think maybe it was one before that.
Okay.
Anyway, we have a comment of the week. See, I wasn't going to forget. You thought I was, but I wasn't.
Okay. You always do. Well,
I always do.
You're half. You're 1 for 2.
I'm 1 for 2 because it's a new thing. So
yeah, this is the third one though.
Yeah. So we have a comment that comes from olive_or_die, live or die, on Instagram, who says Sophia holds up Play-Doh shaped like a face with X's over its eyes and says, quote, "This is Jacob and I killed him."
Wow. It's great to know you got fans.
Yeah.
Takes me back to when I had to read all that hate mail.
Yeah. Shout out to our Instagram at Squabble Podcast.
Yeah. Well, I'm. You know what? I don't know what to say.
Shake it
to
off.
that. I'm a little worried.
Shake it off.
It's okay. You know, I think the real reason we took the break is because I was hiding in a bunker because I was afraid I was going to be murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, what I was saying.
We sure did.
Yeah, we had a great Christmas. I'm wearing something I got for Christmas.
If you are a visual, I'm wearing something I got for Christmas as well. My hat.
Also, I think you're about to say what I was just going to say.
What?
We have a lot to say today.
Yes, we do.
Because we've had a break. I was going to say our new set.
Yes.
Ish.
If you are a visual squabbler and not an audio squabbler,
then you're probably like, thank God right now.
Yes, and you're probably impressed. I would say, hopefully, with the new look.
Yeah, our new lighting.
Yes, we have a lot of new lighting. The set is just a titch upgraded in the prop department.
On air.
Yes, we're on air right now. It's able to change colors and stuff like that, but the remote doesn't have batteries yet.
Oh,
so
maybe next episode it'll be a different color.
Yes, and future episodes it'll look good. We have 2 cameras.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Wave to that camera. Wave to this camera.
The more we do that, the more editing you're gonna have to do.
Yes. Let's not ever mention that camera ever again.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Oh, we got a green screen.
Yeah, you can't see that.
I think you can a little bit.
Oh, really?
In camera number 2.
Oh.
Just a little bit though. Yeah, we have a green screen, so hopefully we'll have some green screenish stuff coming.
Yeah, or maybe a skit or something. You know,
hopefully
maybe an Instagram TV special.
Did you want to do your segue?
Yeah. So speaking Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yes.
Speaking of the holidays, what's the best part about the holidays? Getting to your old traditions, seeing family takes you back to when you were a little kid, right? Your little child, youth-like innocence of Christmas. And speaking of your youth, you know what else children do? They watch cartoons. And that probably also brings back a lot of your childlike innocence and childlike awe are cartoons.
Yes.
Which also makes sense why we sang the SpongeBob, which is a popular cartoon theme song.
Yes.
At the beginning.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. So we're going to be ranking cartoons today in the honor of
ranking cartoons.
Childlike awe.
And not cartoon TV shows.
Yeah, not
more
cartoon movies.
Yes, because a lot of different definitions of
yeah,
cartoon.
This is just cartoon TV shows from any station.
Yeah, any station.
Company.
Who wants to go first?
With our number 5, I'll go first.
Okay.
Why not? My number 5 is Rugrats because nothing makes okay. Yeah, it's amazing because the theme song. It just brings back lots. I mean, I watched this show. I honestly, it's probably before my time, but I still watched it. I don't know if just because we watched old TV shows or if it was reruns, but I remember watching this when I was very little, which makes sense because it's about babies. And the best thing about this is, like, who thought watching babies that could talk would be so entertaining?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and
it was like the good version of Boss Baby.
yeah, it was like the original Boss Baby. It was so good, and they made a movie out of it, which I think it was on Netflix. It might not be anymore.
They had a follow-up TV show.
They had
which was
All Grown Up, All Grown Up, which was just as good. So
I don't know
I'll
about
merge
that.
them into one.
But
I rember it was just a hilarious show, and it made it really made you think differently about babies. Yeah, and the parents were hilarious because they were all really silly. And wasn't the one guy's name like Pickles
Stu.
or something?
yeah,
their last
Tommy
name?
Pickles.
Yeah, Tommy Pickles. Yeah, yeah. I always thought, I'm sorry, it would confuse me because I always thought the adult's name, his first name was Pickles, and I was like, that's
I
stupid.
think it's because they call him Mr. Pickles.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
remember really. It's been a long time. I just remember loving it, and I remember the movie pretty well. And there was like the dinosaur thing, and
Yep. I also like that a lot. I have an honorable mentions here, and I put that one down as an honorable mention.
Yes,
as
of
well
course.
as one or two others. And I thought that it was always weird that like Tommy, he always looks like an old man to me. The
he's
main
like Benjamin
baby.
Buttons.
Yes, exactly.
Is he the main one?
Yes, definitely.
I don't know. What about the kid with the orange
And
hair?
they would always plot to escape their
pen.
Their pen.
And they have the
yeah.
dog, Spot.
Spike or Spot?
Spot or
Yeah.
Spike.
Well, I was always confused because Chucky,
That's the kid with the orange hair I was talking about. I
Yeah,
thought he was the main one.
he had like just like all this hair, and then Tommy was like completely bald.
Yeah.
He looked like an old
And
man.
then there was the demon older sister.
Yeah.
And Angela? Is that her
And
name?
Angelica.
Angelica. Yeah, something like that. She was the worst, and I hate her.
Yeah. She always reminded me of Alex, or older sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Tommy and Chucky right here.
Yeah. Okay, you want me to say mine now?
Yeah. Say you're number 5.
Okay, my number 5 is better than your number 5.
Oh.
By a long shot, I would say. Mm-hmm. The Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, that is a very good one.
This one's good. It was created by Butch Hartman, okay?
Created all of our childhoods.
He is a cartoon icon.
Yeah, for sure.
Butch Hartman is great. He created Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Johnny Bravo, just to name a few. And he's still doing stuff. He's got a YouTube channel now. Pretty interesting stuff. He's great. He's
funny.
Yeah.
He's like the internet's dad.
Wow, that's so true. No, it's great. Fairly Odd Parents now has arguably the best theme song ever.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. It's a pretty awesome.
I mean, who wouldn't want an obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, and a chocolate shake?
Oh, I love that. Odd parents,
Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't know the words in that part.
Timmy was an average kid.
Bam.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
Bam. That's when it does. Bam.
Bed
Mom
twerp.
and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands.
Bed
You twerp.
Yeah, that was good. And I was like, Timmy was the dream. I always wished I had Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, me too. They were the best.
Grant me wishes.
Yeah, Cosmo and Wanda, they were the best.
Yeah, Cosmo and Wanda.
Name a better duo. I'll wait.
They were really great. And I remember as a child, Mom wouldn't let me watch the show.
Yeah, we had to watch it at Grandma's.
But then, like, I guess she just stopped caring.
Yeah,
One day,
what happened.
because then we just started watching it.
I don't know why
like,
we weren't
whatever.
allowed to watch it.
don't
It
know
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched SpongeBob a lot.
And
so.
I want to also make a point to acknowledge the Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents crossover.
The Power Hour.
Yeah, because Jimmy Neutron also a good show. Not on my list, although
It should
is
be.
in my
It is
honorable mentions.
It's actually not on mine either, but it's great.
And that was a great.
Power
my
Hour.
mind was blown.
It's
as a
Jimmy
young
Timmy's
child.
Power Hour.
Like when I saw Jimmy Neutron and Timmy in the same on like the same screen at
and
the
then,
same time, my mind was blown.
Yeah, and like Timmy became CGI, 3D instead of 2D, and it was like, this is scary, but I'm in.
It was the greatest. It was the greatest crossover in the history.
It was. Name a better crossover. I'll wait.
Yeah, it's true. And man, that was a good one.
It really was. I can't argue with that one.
You got
I don't
number
know.
4?
Yeah, I do have a number 4. My number 4
Hopefully,
is pretty
'cause that's
good.
the point.
This is actually so hard for me. All of these shows, even the ones we've
So
mentioned,
hard to me too.
are in my top ones. You know.
Yeah.
So this is difficult for us. You know, don't be all like,
No, this is by far, and I mean by far, the hardest list.
Yeah, we've had to make.
in Squabble history.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But but just don't get offended. Be like, oh, that you put that one above this one. They're all very close.
Yeah,
this is like
so many good cartoons.
Yeah.
and and we took into consideration the old cartoons like Rugrats and like new cartoons like Gravity Falls. There were so many different.
Gravity
so
Falls
many good cartoons.
is so good. I'm gonna go ahead and spoiler. I didn't put Gravity Falls on my list. I was going to, but I felt like it would bring injustice to the Gravity Falls real fans because I've not seen the last season, and I know that's when all the action happens. So I felt like I couldn't, in good conscience, put it on my list, but it would be from what I've seen the first 2 seasons.
There's Adventure Time too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put that one on my list because I also haven't seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good cartoons. There are more good cartoons than there are good
anything else.
Anything. I meant like TV shows, like live action TV shows.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know like Rick and Morty is a really popular one. We haven't seen all of that either, so like we couldn't put a lot of those kinds of shows on here because we just haven't seen them all.
Right.
But Kim Possible, that is my number 4.
That is
and
a
that
good
one, this one could have arguably gone all the way to the top. This one's amazing. It really is. Movie
or show.
Okay, because they made a Disney Channel original movie, and they traveled through time.
Good movie too.
This was awesome. It had action. It was female empowerment. So that was
good.
Great. Yeah, good teaching those kids the lessons at a young age.
It was also mole rat empowerment.
Mole rat empowerment. Yeah, and Ron Stoppable was the best.
Yep.
He was like my dream person. I wanted to be him when I grew up, eating nachos all the time with my pet naked mole rat. It was just an awesome show, and the villains were amazing. Great action.
Great. Okay, I'd like to say 2 things about this. One, as a kid, I never fully grasped the joke that his name is Ron Stoppable.
Yeah,
because like he always screws up, and he's stoppable as opposed to Kim Possible. Yeah. Like she could do anything, but when it comes to him, he's stoppable.
Yeah, he's stoppable.
That never clicked to me.
I also used to think it was weird that they were siblings, but they're not because they date. Right?
Yeah, they're not siblings.
Yeah, but like because their names are so similar, Possible and Stoppable. I was like, as a kid, I was just like, yeah, they're siblings. They've got to be. I also would be confused because her name sounds like Impossible, and I was like, well, that means she can't do anything. But then I realized it was like a play on words of Mission Impossible, probably, because or they just I don't really understand.
Didn't think about that. That's good.
Yeah, Mission Impossible, Kim Possible, because she's a spy.
What's
the sitch? Do 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 do.
When a lot of my friends have that ringtone.
Yeah.
It does like do 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 do.
And then they answer the phone and say, "What's the sitch?"
No, usually it's like a text.
Yeah.
And I always like. Yeah, my mind is blown every time that happens. However, what I was going to say is, have you seen the sin to humanity that is the Disney movie trailer for the new Kim Possible movie?
Yeah, they're making a Kim Possible movie, but it's like a Disney Channel original. It's not a real movie, and it looks awful. It looks terrible.
It looks.
It's a disgrace.
So bad. So bad.
It's so bad.
If this wasn't based on anything, it would be so bad.
Yeah.
No. They released a trailer on YouTube.
Go find it. It's terrible.
It is like one of the second most disliked. Like there's YouTube Rewind, first most disliked Justin Bieber's Baby video, and then this Kim Possible one.
It's just terrible.
I'm serious. Go on YouTube, find that video, look at the comments.
I gotta say,
just
the worst thing about it is that when it started out, they announced it. I remember them announcing it, and I got excited because I thought it was going to be a real movie. Like I thought it was going to come out on.
You thought it was going to be good?
Like in real theaters. Yeah, I thought it was going to be an actual movie, and I was like, oh, yes, this is going to be amazing. And then I realized it's a Disney Channel original, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, here, I have it here. Yeah, when they announced it, there was a lot of hype.
Yeah, because people thought it was going to be a real movie, and then you read the article, and you're like, oh, well, rip.
30K likes.
Oh, not bad.
124K dislikes.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah. Top comment is a guy saying, YouTube Rewind makes the worst video ever. Disney, hold my beer. Yeah. Second most, we want Kim Possible, not Kim Probably. Oof. Big oof.
Oh, this next one's good. And this comment comes from someone named T, sis.
Yeah. Quote, I'm Kim Possible. Sweetie, let's not lie.
Oh.
That's like a line in the trailer. She like lands.
She's
on
like,
a
I'm
bridge,
Kim
and
Possible.
She's like, I'm Kim Possible. Oh.
It's bad.
The actress, I'm sorry. Way to go for getting on the big screen.
Yeah.
But you are not
the big screen. It's a Disney Channel original. It will not be in theaters.
The Rufus is not even in the trailer.
Yeah, he's not. He better be in the movie.
The main villain, I can't remember his name for some reason right now. He's not even blue.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah.
He's not even blue.
Yeah, he's just some normal dude in a lab coat.
Yeah, and the girl, it's not his daughter, is it?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. It's been a long time, but she's not even green, okay?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What are they thinking? What's going through their mind when they're making this? Honestly, if you post a trailer and it gets this much hate,
delete it.
Don't delete the trailer. Delete the movie. Stop production. Try again. I'm sorry. I strongly agree with that.
Oh, it's Dr. What is it? Dr. Draken? How do you pronounce it?
Draken.
Yeah, and Shigo is the girl, obviously.
Shigo, yes. And she's not even green in this movie.
Nope.
Or not in the trailer anyway. Ugh. That is so...
We just went, ugh, at the same time.
Yeah, here's this guy. He comments, anyone else notice the lack of Rufus? Hashtag save the mole rat.
Oh, true.
So true.
Hashtag not Mike impossible.
This guy says, starting to wish she never answered that call.
Oh.
This guy says, wow, what a nice fan film. Now, where's the real one? Because this looks like a joke with a $10 budget. Oh. It's very true. Go watch it. It is so bad.
Yeah. Best part of the trailer, 1 minute and 10 seconds. I think that's the end.
You're right.
Yeah, the end is 1 minute, 10 seconds.
Man, they honestly need to try again. I genuinely believe they should not release this and try again.
Well, you want to do your number 4?
I'll do my number 4, yeah.
The show was great. That's all we have to say. It was great.
Show was great. Trailer that they've released and then probably the movie to come is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll be watching it, though.
I don't know if I can give... I will pirate it from somewhere.
Okay. Well, you don't have to pay. It's on Disney Channel.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah. Then, yeah. I'll watch it just to see how disgraceful it is.
Okay, good. Yeah.
My number 4 is Danny Phantom. Love this one.
It's also a good one.
Danny Phantom. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing in the intro.
That's kind of scary. I didn't like that. That gave me the chills.
At the end of the trailer, it would go, Danny Phantom. At the beginning, too. I think it would go like, do, Danny Phantom.
Well, I think it did it in the theme song. Okay, yeah.
This is a good show. Phantom. This is a really good show. Okay, Timmy I always imagined me as Timmy, okay?
Of course. Timmy was voiced by a girl, though.
Yeah, I did know that. But Danny Phantom, even a better dream life, okay? That was my second dream life. He was great. Great theme song. It was like a rap.
Yeah, it was good.
And it was like, oh man, I'm like hearing it in my mind.
Yeah, he was really good. And it was a good TV show. The story of him being a ghost and he has to like kill all the other, or like capture the other ghosts and send them back to Ghost World.
This was also created by Butch Hartman. Shout out to you, Butch.
Mm-hmm. We'd love to have you on the show.
We're on a first name basis.
We'll email you.
Yeah, we will. Have we already?
Probably. We've emailed lots of people.
Let's see. I always thought this one was cool because he's not really a superhero, but he's a superhero kind of.
In his own sense.
Yeah. Like he has the super suit and he fights the ghosts that escape. But like, I don't know.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't save the world. I'm sure he has, but like, I don't know.
I don't know. It was a good show though.
Yeah.
And he's just a normal teen with the ability to turn into a ghost. And how cool is that?
Yeah, that's the goals.
Yeah, that's goals.
Now, whose life would you rather live though? Danny Phantom's or Timmy Turner's?
Danny Phantom.
I'd rather have Timmy Turner's life. Come on.
Well, okay. See, it's pickle because
it's a pickle.
It is.
So, Rugrats?
Or Tommy's life.
Tommy's life for sure. I'd much rather be a baby that could talk.
I agree, but besides that, I wouldn't want to be Timmy because the reason he has the Fairly Odd Parents is because
actually, I guess Timmy
sucks.
can't actually. I'm sorry, I have to. I guess Tommy can't actually talk. He talks to other babies. He can't talk to adults.
You're right, actually.
Anyways, you can finish what you're saying.
Timmy only has the Fairly Odd Parents, only has Cosmo and Wanda because his life sucks.
Yeah, and his life wasn't really that bad. I mean, come on, we all saw the show.
It's true. His life was not really that bad.
He just got like bullied or something.
Sucky babysitter. Okay, and he was bullied in school. I mean, come on, you get two magical people that can do anything
whatever you want. Yeah,
like, come on.
I'll bully someone just so they can get magic fairies.
Yeah, pay me. I'll punch someone for fairies.
Yeah.
That could be on a T-shirt. Punch me for fairies.
Ask me about my Fairies? Don't ask someone about the fairies.
No, but so I would probably choose Danny Phantom's life, even though
That's fair.
probably a more dangerous life.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to fight him. You can just let him wander away.
Well, then the
I guess it's true.
responsibility.
I think they are after
with
him
great power
anyways.
comes great responsibility, Jacob.
True. You just want to go ahead and move on to number 3?
Yeah, what's your number 3?
Yeah.
Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom.
Bump bump. No. Mine is Phineas and Ferb, and this is
good
probably
one.
one of the most creative cartoons ever, or
Yeah,
not
I can
creative,
agree.
clever. I mean, I think it's the most clever cartoon.
I would say both creative and clever.
Yeah, the fact that in almost every episode, everything ends up tying together in a way you would not think it would happen, and the
That's
fact that it
true.
can use the exact same formula in every episode, and
But
still be
make it
original,
different and,
yeah,
and interesting.
like I can't.
and
Sometimes
unpredictable.
I would honestly be impressed of how they could tie Phineas and Ferb's inventions to Dr. Doofenshmirtz's plan, and then somehow tie in their mom and Perry all revolving around the same thing, and there never being any consequences. Like nobody ever finds out anything,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
And I like that show because Phineas and Ferb didn't really care if their mom saw.
Yeah, but they still
It
always
just
got away
happened
with
that
it.
It happened to fall into
Yeah.
their favor, even though they didn't really care.
Yeah, and I'll never get over the episode when they get busted and they get sent to that school, and then it turns out it was just Candace's dream. Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, I do remember that. And they're like playing
Yeah.
music in the prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like with the toothbrush.
it's like,
and the guy's like, no singing or no funky rhythms.
yeah, no funky rhythms.
That's what he says.
Yeah, but it's so clever. Like, I can't remember what episode it was, but there's this one joke where they're like at a fancy restaurant, and Perry the Platypus comes, and Doofenshmirtz always traps him in some creative way. So he gets there, and he like falls into the booth with Doofenshmirtz, and they're at the fancy restaurant, and he's like, "Aha, Perry the Platypus! I have you trapped by social standards or something like that." He's like, "You can't fight me, or else you'll create a scene, and everybody will look at it." And that's how he's trapped. So Perry the Platypus
so
can't do
clever.
anything. I know. Or every time that Perry the Platypus wouldn't have his fedora on, and he'd be like, "Oh, it's just a regular platypus," and then you put it on, and he'd be like,
Yeah, I actually
"Perry the
I saw a
Platypus."
meme.
Can you do a Doofenshmirtz impression? I can't.
cannot. Perry the Platypus. No, I can't.
it's-
I used to be able to do, sometimes on a good day, I can do a good Perry
Perry
the
noise?
Platypus noise. But I don't think I can today.
I can't do it.
Anyway, okay. I like cartoons that have they're like targeted audience as children, but they have these like adult themes.
Yeah,
that
Phineas
are
and
like
Ferb's good with that.
kind of an underlying
Yeah.
theme, and not like something inappropriate or anything, but like just like something clever like that. Like you're trapped by social standards.
Yeah, like a kid's not gonna think that's hilarious, but we will.
Yeah, like it's just like kind of an off comment, but like I think that's hilarious. That's funny. And that's when you know it's a good cartoon.
Yeah, and remember Love Muffin, League
Yes,
of
I
Very
do.
Evil Men under federal. I don't know what it was, but it's a
It's pretty good.
evil something. Love Muffin.
Yeah,
It's so good.
it's good. I saw a meme where it was like, that Pikachu meme going around. Well, I saw a meme and it was like, Perry the Platypus without a fedora, Doofenshmirtz just a normal platypus, and then it's like platypus with a fedora, Doofenshmirtz.
I love the Pikachu meme. Okay, you can go ahead and say your number 3.
Yeah, my number 3, Lilo and Stitch.
Almost made it on my list too.
Really, really good.
So
Okay.
good.
The movies are good.
Oh, sorry, I have to say this about Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb also had a movie, really good. Also had a video game from the movie, really good. Had
that's
a good-
true. They did a video
Yeah.
game.
I could have cried in the Phineas and Ferb movie when
Whoa.
when they like found out when they have to take away their memory because they find out about Perry and Doofenshmirtz and all that. Oh.
Yeah, and then Isabel is like, so he,
Yeah.
Phineas won't remember anything. And then they finally kiss,
And then
It's-
they mind is
but
washed.
then their mind is washed. Yep.
Anyways, you can go on.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, really good, really good. This one, the movies are arguably better than the show,
Yeah.
but I really liked the show as a kid.
The show was like just expanded on their universe, and that was the best part.
Okay, the show was like them just capturing all the experiments
Yeah.
that flew from the space or whatever, seemingly all landing in the
In
same
Hawaii,
town.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but for some reason.
But it did. Well, this one was great because it was like kind of the same with Phineas and Ferb. It was always the exact same formula, the exact same rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, but it was
Those are the
always
best kinds of
interesting
cartoons when
because
you know what's going to happen.
yeah, but like there's
But
always
it's still,
a twist.
yeah.
Because like first of all, you didn't know what kind of experiment they were going to find, and there was always an experiment that it was like This was my Pokemon, okay? I didn't play Pokemon
True,
as a
dude.
kid.
They could have made Lilo and Stitch cards, and I would have gone crazy.
Now that I'm
over
thinking
those.
about it, Lilo and Stitch is just Pokemon.
They're all just.
They
Pokemon.
come in the little capsules.
And then
And
you don't have to
have
put
to
Pokemon
catch
in water
them.
though. Isn't
That's
that how
true.
the other capsules?
Yeah, and Lilo and Stitch, you have to put them in water, and then they become whatever they are. Yeah, you're right though. It's very similar to Pokemon. Anyway, it was always great because you could see like it was always different.
Yeah,
what kind
just
of
like
what kind of
Pokemon.
experiment is this going to be?
It really is just Pokemon.
Oh, this is the electricity experiment. But
Electric
this
type.
is like this is Stitch's brother. Well, they're all his cousins, but
Yeah.
like the closer the number was to him.
You can do a
it was
good
like,
Stitch impression. Yeah, they were remember 623 or no
Yeah.
627 was the sandwich guy. Rhubarb wasn't that his name?
Yeah, Rupert.
Rhubarb.
Yeah, something like that. It was like something like Reuben. Because
Reuben.
the
It was
sandwich-
Reuben the sandwich. No, I was thinking rhubarb pie, but that wouldn't make any sense. He's
Yeah,
sandwiches.
because he makes sandwiches.
Yeah, it's Reuben.
Yeah, and like that, he was like a failed experiment who like
Yeah.
just loves
And
sandwiches.
so guy
No, but he's
Gantuan?
like-
What's the guy's name?
Yeah,
Gantuan? Something like that?
yeah,
The big whale guy.
yeah. He was great. He was an experiment. He's just an alien.
No, yeah.
You see, you had to tell the difference between what was an experiment and what was just an alien from space. I was always confused.
If it
about
looks
that
like
as
a
kid.
Pokemon, it's an experiment. If it doesn't, it's an alien.
No, if it can talk, it's an alien. That's what I kind of got from it.
I remember
Pleakley.
Pleakley, yeah.
Pleakley, who,
Pleakley and Jumbo? It's not
Pleakley,
Jumbo.
I think, was the first.
He talked like this. This is how Pleakley sounded.
Yeah, I talk like.
No, that was too squeaky. It's just up high. It's weird. I
Yeah,
can't do it.
Pleakley, and he would always disguise himself as a woman.
Yeah.
Always
As the
hilarious.
ant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I always thought those guys were so stupid and they never
They were
worked.
so stupid.
And then the other guy, I can't remember his name, like Jumbo or something.
Jumbo, yeah.
He wore he had the mustache and the hat and the glasses and the Hawaiian shirt. And he was their
Yes.
uncle.
Yeah.
And they would act
For
like
some
they were.
reason,
yeah.
everyone in Hawaii
Never
fell for that.
questioned it.
Yeah,
even though he had like 4 eyes.
Didn't even give him a second glance.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then there's that fat guy who always dropped his ice cream.
Yeah, and she'd take pictures of
I
him.
always felt bad for that man.
Yeah, me too.
I was always like, he dropped his ice cream again.
Yeah, and it would always there wouldn't even be one lick out of it. It would just be like a whole ice cream.
Yeah,
Like you just
he
got it.
wasted an entire ice cream
Yeah, and they
every
just
single
take
time.
the picture.
Yeah, that's my life. Finally getting an ice cream cone and
And then,
dropping it. Yeah. But that was a good show.
It was. Number 2?
Yeah, what's your number 2?
We have the same number 2.
Oh, do we now?
I'll be honest. Yes, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And this, okay, I have to be honest. I actually think this is the best cartoon ever made. It's not my number 1.
Then why is it not your number 1?
Because I actually, I'm doing this by
Versus
my
your-
favorites.
okay,
Yeah.
your
So I
favorite
just
versus the
have
best
my favorite cartoon is number 1, but I think this is the best cartoon ever made.
Okay,
I think
can
quality is the
definitely-
best one. It's got everything. There's not a single person in the world could watch Avatar and not find something they liked in it. I stand by that. It's got everything. It's got
That's a challenge.
action. It's got comedy. It's got romance. It's got deep messages, underlying plot things. It's very intricate and
got
deep,
Asian culture.
emotional. It's diverse. Yes. It's got everything you could want in a show, and it's amazing. And you can watch it with the kids. You can watch it with the adults.
It's so true.
It's amazing. It's the best show I've ever seen, probably.
We still watch episodes from that.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend watching it. Now get through the first episode, because the first episode, as with almost every show, the first few episodes are always not the best ones.
Disagree.
You think
Really good episodes. The first season of that show is
it
really
is,
good.
but like the first episode is just more cartoony. It gets very, especially in the last book, is what they call them, the last season.
Yeah,
it's like
they get more
it's-
serious.
Yeah,
Sure,
it
that
gets
is true.
intense. You could cry. I'd shed a tear.
Oh,
It's got deep moral dilemmas too.
Yes.
Like about whether he should, spoiler alerts, whether he should kill the Fire Lord or that he ended up taking his bending away, and everyone's like, you have to kill him, you have to kill him. He's like, oh, I don't want to kill. It's against my morals.
Yeah.
And then, it's so good.
So good. And then there's
Uncle Iroh.
Uncle Iroh.
Leaves on the vine.
Don't-
Come marching
I'm
home.
gonna cry.
I know, I could cry. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, that episode I will talk about a little bit. 'cause
Brave
it was like
little soldier boy.
it was dedicated to somebody who was working
They
on the
don't,
show.
it was the original guy that voiced Iroh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
'Cause he died halfway
The
through the
original
last
voice
season.
actor died, and so they made an episode about dedicated to him, where Uncle Iroh, the
His son
actual
died in the war.
character's son, died in the war.
Oh,
and
it's so sad.
he like pays a tribute
And he's
to
still
his
so
son,
happy.
who
Oh.
is like representing the voice, the original voice of Iroh. And, oh man,
And
they-
Zuko, he realizes like his actual other son. Oh,
it's so
and
sad.
Zuko's whole character arc is amazing.
every character
Yeah.
arc is amazing.
And
All of
Azula
them.
is probably the scariest villain of anything you've ever seen.
Yes.
Like, I still am scarred from that last scene in the last episode where Katara, I almost said Korra. Whoa. Katara fights her and like she's like chained up and she's like freaking out, like breathing fire.
Yeah.
And she's like gone insane. It's like the scariest thing.
And the animation style is really cool. It's like it's
anime.
It's American anime.
It's like anime, but not quite as intense.
It's not technically anime. It's American anime, which is just a just kind of it's just an American version of anime. You can tell. It's just.
But it's really good. So yeah, you have to watch it. That's all. There's nothing bad to say about this.
Really, really good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Man. I could just sit here and think about it.
I know. So I want to go watch it now.
Yeah.
Should we just go ahead and say our number ones?
I guess. Okay. Well, my number 2 is also The Last Airbender.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to say a few things about
it. I kind of took the lead on that one.
Great world. The world building in that show.
I love their mixed animals.
Yeah.
They have.
They it's so usually the whole everything that went into that show is so thought out and perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't just when they were making the show, they weren't like, how about there's these people who can control the elements. That wasn't all.
No.
After that,
we didn't even say what it's about, really.
Yeah. Okay. It's set back in like medieval China type era, I guess. But these people can control an element. You're either a water bender, you control water, air bender, fire bender, an earth bender. Okay.
Or you don't.
Yeah, or you're just a regular old person who's lame.
Shout out to Sokka.
Yes.
He's the best.
No, he's not lame.
Boomerang. He's a boomerang bender.
Yeah, he throws a boomerang. Anyway, the whole world that they live in is so unique. It's like they didn't just think of the characters. They thought of the entire world that they live in.
And more character arc when Sokka has to step up to be the leader. It's so good.
It's so hard to explain why it's so good.
You have to just watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I recommend you watch the entire thing. Really good. And I can definitely agree that it might be the best cartoon ever made.
Yeah, maybe best show. I would say I think it's the best show ever made.
Wow, best TV show ever made.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so I guess is it my turn to say my number 1?
Or I'll go ahead and say my number 1 because that's kind of we've been going back and forth.
Sure.
I guess it would be your turn. I don't know. I'll go number 1 because everyone knows mine. SpongeBob. Yes, SpongeBob is. Now I'll admit, unlike the Avatar, this is probably has lots of flaws. It's cartoon. It's definitely had its flops
very
of episodes.
Cartoon.
Yeah, but it's the most. I would say it's one of the most iconic cartoons ever, if not the most iconic cartoon.
Wow.
And it's my favorite. I remember every Saturday when I was like very young.
When you were a wee lad.
Yeah, I would wake up at like 6 a.m. because they would only play SpongeBob that early, and I would watch like 2 hours of SpongeBob every morning or every Saturday, really. And that's what I would do all morning. It's an amazing show. It's I will say, the newer episodes aren't as good. I'll be the first to admit it. But when I was watching it,
never happens.
Yeah, when I was watching it, up until I was probably like, I'd say it was good up until I was like, when I stopped watching it, which is probably, I don't know when we stopped getting cable. Well, yeah, honestly, no. But I was probably like 12 when I stopped watching it for good, like regularly. And it was good up until then. So I would just say the most recent ones aren't that good. But no, it's amazing. I still go back and watch old episodes. Well, not really, but when I do, I very much enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
it's hilarious.
SpongeBob can be enjoyed.
It's got 2 movies made out of it, a musical, so many video games, lots of toys. It's a franchise that I am behind fully. Rip Steven Hillenburg, the guy that made it. He died recently.
Yes,
it's very sad.
That's sad.
He's too young, but it's amazing. That's all I have to say.
That's good.
Yeah.
As great as that cartoon is, I do like it a whole lot.
Yeah.
It is not nearly, and I mean nearly, as good.
Ooh, I would.
Okay, I enjoy SpongeBob a lot. Great, funny, but it doesn't even come close to the cartoon masterpiece that is Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
And I mean the original Scooby-Doo's, none of that garbage TV shows that remakes or the live action. Which
the live actions
are good.
Awesome.
However, I'm talking about the original straight to VHS classics. Okay.
Yep.
Great. Scooby-Doo is the god of cartoons. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. It is like
a little blasphemous, but it's okay.
it is. I put down on my notes here that it's like CSI for kids.
Now that might be a little extreme, but I'll give that to you.
Come on. A gang solving mysteries.
I thought you said a gay, and I was like, yeah, well, Fred.
Gang. Fred is not gay. He has all kinds of relational problems with Daphne.
Oh, yeah, you wonder why he's got all those problems?
Now Velma might be gay.
No, in the live action, her and Shaggy are a thing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Is that
poor
canon?
Scooby's all.
Is there canon?
Is the live action canon?
Anyway, Scooby-Doo is great. Okay, I watched Scooby-Doo an unbelievable amount. Like,
yeah, he did. It wasn't good.
There was I will admit, I watched way too much Scooby-Doo as a kid. But
yep.
I think it defined who I am today.
You're like Dash in The Incredibles too, and he's like, it defines who I am. He's like, I heard that on TV.
What? I heard the TV guys say, I don't know. So it's funny, okay? It's practical. It's one of those shows that's kind of like teaching kids. It's like one of those
teaching them to do what?
To solve crimes. It's like it enacts thought process. Okay, it's a show that enacts thought process.
I'll give that to you.
You have to connect the dots to find out who the killer is in the end. Boom! It's the janitor.
It's always really obvious. Like it's like that one.
Well, it's for kids.
They only ever talk to like one guy in the whole show, and then it ends up being that guy.
That's not true. Okay?
Yes.
And let me just list off some Scooby-Doo crossovers.
Okay.
John Cena.
I knew you were going to say that one.
John freaking Cena was in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a VHS, okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Batman. They had a Batman and Robin Scooby-Doo, okay? Spider-Man, okay? Mm-hmm. Scooby-Doo was with Spider-Man.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Let
me look up some other ones. Scooby-Doo is just great. There's nothing bad to say about
background,
Scooby-Doo.
by the way.
Thank you. It is a Legends of Zelda background. Let's see. Scooby-Doo crossovers. And I will talk about the live action a little bit because it's really good, dude. Really good.
Supernatural, is that a real one?
Yeah, that is a real one. Supernatural Scooby-Doo. Let's see here.
It's all just talking about this Supernatural one.
Here's Scooby-Doo.
There's a Scoobypedia?
Of course there is. Are you kidding me? I don't know. But the live action, the cartoon show, because there was like a little series. There still is. There was a Cartoon Network series.
The new one is terrible, though.
What?
The new Scooby-Doo show.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I won't say anything about it. Video games. There's a lot of video games.
Yeah, we had one. It was fun.
What?
Didn't we have one? Yeah, we had that Scooby-Doo video game on the PS2.
Okay, here we go. The Addams Family was in Scooby-Doo. Okay. Don't know who that is. Yogi Bear.
Wow.
Johnny Bravo was on Scooby-Doo. I remember that.
Oh, dude, I think I do remember that too.
Final Fantasy. Scooby-Doo and Final Fantasy.
No, it has a Scooby-Doo reference.
Okay, it's still a crossover. I apparently in episode, I don't know what that is, but Looney Tunes. See, Scooby-Doo, I love it. Love it to death. Grew up on it. I had a life-size Scooby stuffed animal in my room.
It was pretty awesome.
But then it was like 100 years old, so we threw it away. I still regret that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's it. I have a couple honorable mentions.
No, I just have to say I think SpongeBob's better than Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo gets boring to me.
No.
I mean, I respect it. I think it's a quality show.
You're wrong.
It just gets boring to me.
My dream car right now is a Volkswagen or some sort of van that I can paint to look like the Mystery Machine.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Have you seen? There's one that drives around here, but it says the Marketing Machine instead.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
funny guy. You have any honorable mentions?
I don't have any honorable mentions. A lot of the ones all the ones you're about to say, just so many good cartoons. I will say actually an honorable mention, The Legend of Korra, which was same universe as Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's the sequel show.
Not as good.
Still very good though.
Very good.
Very
not
good.
Nearly as
not
good.
as good. It's kind of the first season's kind of slow. The second and third season are really good. Then the fourth season slows back down again.
Yep.
But it's still good. It introduces a lot of new things. It explores the world more. It's awesome. That's my only.
Here's a couple honorable mentions before we go leave.
Yeah.
Just a few, just a couple that I thought.
A couple, yeah, just a small list.
American Dragon, Jake Long, The Proud Family,
Yes.
Kim Possible,
On my list.
Phineas and Ferb,
On my list.
Rugrats,
On my
Jimmy
list.
Neutron,
Not on
The
my list.
Wild Thornberries, The Powerpuff Girls, Tom and Jerry,
Yep.
Teen Titans, not to be mistaken with Teen Titans
But
Go.
Teen Titans Go I actually think is underrated, and it's not that bad.
It is that bad. The Dragon Prince, VeggieTales, DuckTales, Johnny Bravo, and Final Space by Owen Rogers. That's all that I have. in
That's
my
a lot.
honorable mentions.
Wow, you didn't put Gravity Falls on there because you haven't seen it.
I've only seen a couple episodes,
Oh.
so I really can't put an opinion. Although, yeah, I know it's loved, and I'm not going to doubt it's.
Did you like the few
Success.
episodes you saw?
I did actually. I watched one episode that my friend told me to watch because he thought it was just the funniest thing he'd ever seen, where some video game character comes into the real world.
Oh yeah, it's like the Street Fighter guy, right?
Yeah, Street Fighter guy. It was pretty funny. And I mean, I've seen clips and I know all the characters, but I just haven't really sat down to watch it, so I couldn't put it anywhere on my list. Same with Adventure Time. Seen a few episodes here and there.
Yeah.
Heard a lot about it. Know all the characters because it's so popular.
Same with
But
Rick and
I
Morty
haven't
too.
really seen it. Same with that.
That's
too.
at least for me.
And
That's what it is.
BoJack Horseman and all those like really
The
really
new
popular
ones,
ones,
the newer
that really
ones.
blow it up.
Yeah.
I know.
I guess
all
actually
about 'em.
Adventure Time isn't really that new. Neither is
Yeah,
Gravity
I
Falls.
watched the very last episode. That was really sad. I hadn't even
Oh,
seen
wow.
the rest.
Wow.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. You have anything else left to say?
I don't have anything else left to say. I just love cartoons.
Yeah, I love cartoons also.
Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Cartoons are the best. Avatar
It is.
you know what? I take it back. I put Avatar as my number one. The more I thought about it, I love SpongeBob, but I think I have to move Avatar to the number one spot.
SpongeBob to number 2.
Yeah,
Okay, I accept that. That is a good decision.
yeah, but they're close.
I would not say they're close.
Oh wow! You know it would be. Hey, none of your shows got a musical. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, Avatar: The Last Airbender, there was a musical episode.
Well, they go see. No, it was just a play. It wasn't a musical.
Oh, you're right. It was a play.
Although an Avatar musical would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Little coming January. Will this episode release in January? I'm not 100%
What's
sure.
next Monday? Yes, it will. Yeah, I think it'll be January 1st.
Will it?
It'll
Is
be January
1st a
2nd.
Monday?
It'll be January 2nd.
Well, there's merch available.
Yeah.
Go check our Instagram. You can order our new merch. It's great. It's great merch.
It is
The
pretty
design's
great.
really cool. We put
It is
a
really cool.
butt ton of work into
We did
it.
put a lot of thought into this one.
It is handmade, and it's beautiful, and you should wear it.
Yeah.
And we are gonna wear it.
We will wear it. It's actually, I'd say it's more stylish than our last one.
It is definitely more
Definitely
stylish.
trendier.
Way trendier, yes.
For sure.
Not as memey as the last one,
Yeah.
I guess, but is really slick.
Yeah. It's fresh.
It is fresh. You will kill more ladies
Or
than
fellas.
more than Johnny Bravo. Well,
Yeah.
I was doing a Johnny Bravo
Oh.
reference.
Yeah, you can
because,
catch
that's
you
his
can catch
thing.
flies with honey, but you can catch more honeys being fly.
We'll snap you later.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to follow us on Facebook,
Yep.
Instagram.
Yep. At Squabble Podcast.
Yep, at Squabble Podcast. We have a Patreon, link in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow because it really helps us out.
It does.
You can listen to us on iTunes, YouTube, and our website, squabblepodcast.com, and hopefully soon, Spotify.
Yeah.
It is a dream to come. Be sure to check out the rest of the Squabble Empire on our website as well,
SquabblePodcast.com.
squabblepodcast.com. And that's it.
Yeah, that's all for now.
If you want to be featured, leave a comment on any of the sites that we
Yes.
listed, and we might pick your comment for the next episode. To be a
We
comment of the week.
probably will.
Yep, check our Instagram for that.
What do they say in the cartoons? I think that's all, folks, in Looney Tunes.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
And he takes a bite of a
Oh,
carrot.
yeah. We don't have any carrots, but we do have fingers, and we can snap them.
Yep.
So we will snap you later.
Thank you.